This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening and welcome once again to Terry Gregg Court, Shelton High School Mini-Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues the coverage of high school basketball with an Evergreen Conference boys matchup between the Tumwater Thunderbirds and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich?
We're doing very well tonight. Jerry, how about yourself?
I'm doing well. I got a chance last night to watch a good girls basketball game over in Tumwater.
Yeah, we'll talk about that throughout the game. The Shelton girls are in the playoffs tomorrow. We'll be down in Kelso. Again, we'll talk about that further in the game. Tonight, Shelton is 5-14 on the season, 3-5 in EVCO play. The Highclimbers haven't played since their 48-36 win at Centralia more than a week ago. That was last Thursday, by the way, if everybody wants to, check their calendars. Let's see here. Tumwater has a 14-5 overall record, 7-2 in the conference, sitting in second place in the standings behind Black Hills. The Thunderbirds beat Aberdeen Wednesday 66-35 in the Harbor. Not an easy place to play for anybody. Let's see here. Tonight is the second time Shelton and Tumwater have met this season. In their first go-around on January 22nd, the T-Birds won 49-24. Tumwater has won the last 13 games against Shelton dating back to 2006.
Wow.
They don't play a lot in those early years, in the early 2000s, but they did play a few times, and Tumwater has their number. Coming up, we'll talk with the Shelton coach, Sam Krieger, give you the starting lineups, and, of course, the tip-off. It's Evergreen Conference boys basketball. The Tumwater Thunderbirds at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
And we are back here in the Mini-Dome. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple. crank this up a tad bit. Maybe we'll get a better level out of us. There we go. Well, before the JV game, actually right at the start of the JV game, had a nice conversation with Sam Krieger, the Shelton boys head coach. I do want to mention, and if you were here at the beginning of this broadcast, he had the JV went into overtime, and Tumwater's JV flipped by 1 point. Was 57, 56? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't write it down, but I remembered.
Yeah,
just to throw that out here. Anyways, here is my conversation with Sam. Coach Krieger, last home game of the season. I guess there's not a whole lot to talk about because you haven't played in like a week. And let's talk about the future of Highclimber basketball with your boys.
What do you want to know about the future?
How does it look?
How's it look? Well, hopefully bright. I mean, we got to get to work this offseason and work on our ball handling and become better at attacking the rim. But I've been pleased with the way the offense has picked up. I feel like we're finally picking it up and getting aggressive off the dribble. I think that showed in the last 2 games that we played. We need to do it now against these 2 next teams we're going to play here at the end of the year, these better, stronger teams. But hopefully it's just development. We have no seniors. So we got like the young guys in our program, and the older guys need to put in their work too, and then we'll see how it shakes out next year.
If you could give your team a grade for this past season, what would you give them?
Grade.
Assessment? And I'm not throwing hardballs at you here.
Sure. Yeah, no, a grade for your team. I think we've done all right. You know, we've had our ups and downs, but there was going to be a learning curve this year with nobody to lean on with any kind of experience beforehand. It makes it everybody's just trying to figure it out on the fly with nobody to show them, or kind of like, hey, just give the ball to this guy because he knows what to do. So I've been pleased with our growth. I think our defense has been pretty good the whole year, and kept us in games. They're giving us a chance, and if we can just get our offense going, then we'll win some games.
Let's talk about tonight. Tumwater, up there at the top of the league. You don't look past anybody, but they kind of underestimate you, don't they?
I don't know. The coach is a good coach. I think they're shorter than they've been, less athletic than they've been. So I think we could definitely come out and get them if we're going to be confident and aggressive on offense. That's where we struggle with them down there. I thought defensively we did a good job on it for a good part of the game, but we just struggled offensively, like being aggressive and being confident with the basketball.
So tonight, everybody available?
Yeah, tonight everybody's available. Yeah.
Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Shelton coach Sam Krieger. One of our more lighter conversations, I think, Jerry, but that was all right. So we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back with starting lineups and more. Of course, the tip-off all coming up next. Tumwater and Shelton here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
So we're back here in the mini dome. They're just recognizing the Hood Canal School District basketball team, which went undefeated, and several of those will be playing Highclimber ball next year. So that's a pretty good indication as to the future of Shelton basketball, as Hood Canal has always put together some pretty decent players down there from the, or up there, I should say, from the reservation. We're going to take another timeout.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome, Terry Gregg Court. My name is Diedrich Allen, and that guy over there is Jerry Apple. It's time for the starters. Jerry, go for it.
Okay, first for the visiting Tumwater Thunderbirds under Coach Josh Wilson. Number 2, Bryce Morgan, a 6'3" senior. Number 3, Sahara Anthony III, a 6-foot senior. Number 10, Becken Wall, a 6'3" senior. Number 21, Luke Overbay, a 6'4" sophomore. And rounding out the starting lineup for the T-Birds is number 45, Jake Dillon, a 6'2" senior. And now for the home team, the Shelton Highclimbers under Sam Krieger. Number 1, Jeremy Myers, a 5'9" junior. Number 2, Sam Parsons, a 6'2" junior. Number 4, Braden Phipps, a 6'1" junior. Number 10, Trevor Gott, a 5'11" sophomore. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Highclimbers is number 21, Mason Guard, a 6'3" junior.
All right, thank you, Jerry. We'll be right back with the tip-off between Tumwater and Shelton on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
It's not always easy to deal with difficult emotions. And while quick fixes can seem less daunting than facing how you feel, some short-term distractions, like marijuana, can actually increase feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. Which is why building healthy habits, like moving around, practicing gratitude, or connecting with others, are better for your mental health. And if you need it, help us out there.
Waiting for the tip-off here in the Mini Dome. The Tumwater T-Birds are in the green with the white letters and numbers. Highclimbers in the white uniforms, red letters and numbers. Of course, Tumwater has those black T-shirts on, most of them. And we're getting ready to get this underway. Looking forward to a fun game tonight. Feel like we've been off the air for a while, Jerry.
Yeah, for at least a week.
About a week. So it'll be Phipps and Overbay. The tip is won by the T-Birds. And this is Anthony. Get it over to Dylan. Back to Anthony, working that far side. Up top it is, and Morgan. Morgan driving, handing its hand off to Overbay. Overbay, opposite side. Back to Anthony. Extra pass down, goes right back to Wall. Wall to the hoop, missed it. Rebound goes to guard, and here comes Myers for the Highclimbers. Swing over near side into the corner. It goes to Phipps. Back to Gott. Over to the opposite side. Parsons between the circles. It goes to guard. He'll put it on the dribble, hand it off to, well, it's a Phipps 3. It's in and out. Rebound pulled down by Dylan. Get it up to Overbay. Back to Dillon. Dillon will hand it off to Morgan. Back down to Wall. And a steal and knocked away, and Parsons came up with it. Here is Jeremy Myers. Swing it over near side. Got. Trevor backs out. Hands it to guard between the circles. Dribbles over to the near side. Hands it off to Phipps. Phipps at the top on the dribble. The one-on-one to Anthony. Over to Gott. Down to guard. Guard is a mismatch there. Draws a double team. Out it goes to Gott for three. Short rebound. Got it by Gott. Bounce it to guard in the paint. He's going to go right back to the hoop. Little fadeaway hook. Missed it. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Wall. It'll be Highclimber ball on the baseline. Right at the backboard. Gott will trigger the play. 6:32 to go here. First quarter, no score. Gott gets the ball. Looks it over and he'll lob it to Myers. Myers way outside, sets the play. Hands it off to Parsons. Parsons one dribble to the top to Gott. Gott drive side of the paint. Took some steps. And it'll be Tumwater ball. 6:21 to go in the first quarter, no score. Anthony with it. One hands it over to the far side. That's Morgan. Morgan doesn't take the screen, drives baseline. Steps back into the corner, stops, swings it to Wall. Wall on the box, dribbles in there, gets a nice bounce pass to Overbay. He's stripped of the ball, and Myers comes up with it. Up the sidelines to Gott. Gott, extra pass down to Phipps for three in the corner. Yes! So it's 3-0. Shelton on top early. 5:50 to go. Here's Morgan trying to go to work. Gets it to Wall, back up top. Overbay, three. Top of the key, answers. So 3-3, 5:40 to go, first quarter. Here's Phipps on the far sideline. He's going to dribble to the midcourt, throw it up the sideline to Parsons. Parsons for three, in and out. Rebound goes to Morgan. Morgan pushes it up just out of the hands of Dillon, and somehow Phipps and Myers come away with that ball, saving it in bounds. Here's Myers stepping across midcourt, met by Morgan. Hands it off to Phipps. Phipps dribbles to the top. There's a guy on his hip, and it bounces off his foot and is recovered by Tumwater. Here's Dillon to Wall. Wall fade away. No shot and a foul on the Highclimbers, what they're going to call there. See what the that'll go on Luke Overbay, his first. Actually, no, Mason Guard. Excuse me, I'm wrong side. Mason Guard picked it up. Jerry, you should catch me on that one. Inbounds goes to Overbay. He put up a shot and missed it. He did draw another foul on the Highclimbers. That'll also go on Mason Guard. That's his second. That brings Billy Sylvester up off the Highclimber bench quickly. 2 free throws for Overbay. He missed the first one. He'll get another one. 5:03 to go here, first quarter, 3-3 tie. Mason Guard sits down. Billy Sylvester in for the Highclimbers. Luke Overbay's second free throw is short. Sylvester comes up with a rebound, but he's going to end up traveling because he was tripped up and fell to the court. The Tumwater ball, baseline inbounds, right at the backboard. Anthony will trigger the play, lob it up top to Dillon. Three at the top. That's short. Rebound goes to Myers. And here come the Highclimbers. Myers gets around the defense, finds Gott on the baseline. Out it goes. Back to Myers, over to Gott. Three in the far corner. In and out. Rebound tapped in right into the hands of Overbay. Luke pity pats the dribble crossing midcourt. He'll be stopping ball. He'll swing it over to Wall. Wall back up top to Overbay. Down the lane he goes, puts it up and in. It is 5-3, all 5 points by Luke Overbay for Tumwater. They're up 2. 4:20 to go, first quarter. Gott swings it up court to Parsons. Parsons looking for and getting it to Sylvester. Had it poked away, taken away by Morgan. Up it goes to Overbay. Overbay right down the lane, in for the dunk, a little too hard. Rebound goes to Sylvester. 4:05 to go, first quarter. Here's Myers right inside midcourt stripe. Lobs it over between the circles to Billy Sylvester. Hand it off to Parsons for three. That's off. Rebound Overbay. He gives it to Morgan. I'm sorry, Anthony. Now to Morgan. Morgan leaves it to Wall. Baseline jumper there off the mark. And rebound tap to Myers. Jeremy steps back to reset for the Highclimbers. Over to open Parsons for three. That's off. Rebound. It's going to be a foul. I think it's going to go on Dillon. Or is it going to go on? Yeah, it went on Dillon. Jake Dillon with his first personal. That's the first foul on the T-Birds. 3:31 to go, first quarter. 3 in, 3 out. This will be interesting. Anchors checked in. He's one of them. Inbounds goes to Phipps and now to Parsons to Gott, looking. Now had it stolen away by Anthony, and then there's a foul, and it gives us a chance to set the lineup. We've got Anchors, number 15, Balsley, number 44, Conrad, working with Anthony and Morgan. And Anthony thought that Bosley was going to stay there, and he cut to the basket.
4 turnovers for Tumwater, 3 for Shelton.
Here's Parsons at midcourt. Not quite there. Crosses midcourt with a pass to Phipps. Phipps will leave it there for Myers. Myers is going to get everybody to come around, change positions. He'll work over to the near side. Stop and hand it off to Phipps way outside. Dribbles up top. Gets a screen from Sylvester, and now it's over in the corner far side. Down it goes to Billy. Out it goes to Gott. Up top to Parsons. Step back three with 3 on the shot clock. That's off the back of the iron. Gott with a rebound. Tried to lob it in and is taken away by Conrad for Tumwater. And here is Morgan up top to Conrad. 3 at the top. Short. Rebound goes out of bounds. Nice effort there by Braden. Conrad trying to get to that rebound. Couldn't get to it.
Good effort, yeah.
Number 12 checks in for the Highclimbers, Everett Waltemeyer. And checking in for Tumwater is Joshua Schlecht, number 5. Waltemeyer has the ball.
Yeah.
Schlecht, okay. Here's Gott back to Waltemeyer, crossing midcourt. It's going to hesitate and drive into the paint. And he'll get it over to Myers. Myers lobs it a little too high for Sylvester, taken away. And here comes Anthony. Anthony has a 3-on-2, finds the open guy. And that's Balsley, fadeaway, hits it. Ooh, nice shot. 7-3, 2:05 to go here in the first quarter. Tumwater with the lead, Shelton with the ball. Here's Waltemeyer, trapped in backcourt, dribbles out of the trap, draws a foul. That'll go on Joshua Schlecht, his first second team foul on Tumwater. 1:58 to go here in the first quarter. Tumwater 7, Shelton 3. Sideline inbounds. Gott will trigger the play. He'll bounce it in to Parsons. Parsons swings it over far side. Myers has it over his head. He's going to drive baseline. Stop and pop a fadeaway. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Anchors. Anchors will bring it up. Boy, the T-Birds can run. He's going to go right coast to coast. Run into by, he ran into Gott. Gott wasn't quite set. So Trevor picked up his first personal 4th team foul. That's his second. Okay. So that's where the 4th foul came to. That does send Landon Anchors to the free throw line. First free throw off. Second free throw on the way. Jake Dillon will step on the court for the T-Birds. And Sahara Anthony will sit down. Second free throw up and in this time by Anchors. Give him a point, and it's a 5-point Tumwater lead. Zapata checked in the timeout there for the free throws. He got the inbounds. Here's Waltemeyer. Finds Myers middle of the court. He's going to speed to the foul line. Lob it to Sylvester, a little too high for Billy to handle. Out of bounds. How many turnovers is that, Jerry?
That is for the Highclimbers, 6 turnovers. For the T-Birds, 4.
And we have a 30-second timeout call with 1.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been providing live video streams of high school athletics since 2012. As the postseason begins our costs to bring you these broadcasts increase substantially with broadcast rights fees, travel costs, not to mention mobile internet. If you or your business would like to help offset those costs, we have sponsorship opportunities starting at just $30. To find out more, email masonwebtv@gmail.com. I'll be happy to get back to you tomorrow.
Was that timeout awarded to the
I have no
Shelton?
idea, Jerry.
I think it was.
It'll be T-Bird ball coming out of the timeout, leading by 5 with under a minute and a half to go. Jake Dillon will bring it up the court, swing it over near side. This is Balsley. He'll take a 3. That's in and out. Rebound goes to Sylvester. And now here comes Myers. Myers will lob it to Sylvester between the circles. Billy will hand it off to Parsons. He'll fake the 3, dribble to the foul line. Swing it over to Zepeda. Zepeda down to Sylvester, knocked away. Saved inbounds right to Balsley. Now up to, this is Conrad. Conrad spins at the side of the paint, puts it up over Sylvester. Oh, boy.
Nice move.
Oh, boy. Don't stop the big man. Let him score. Okay, 7-point lead for the T-Birds. Waltemeyer trapped on the side. Gets it to Zepeda in backcourt. Just gets it across, throws it up the sidelines, knocked away by Conrad. They'll give it to the Highclimbers. 38.9 seconds remain in the quarter, 19 on the shot clock for the Climbers. Sideline inbounds. And stepping onto the court for the first time tonight for the Highclimbers is Cohen Holsgrove. Sam Parsons will get a rest. So Zepeda will inbounds it. Gets it into Myers. Myers to the foul line, get it over to Holsgrove. Holsgrove drives into the paint, stopped and picked up his pivot foot just enough to draw a whistle.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite get that foot planted. 31.7 seconds remain in the first quarter. Tumwater 10, Shelton 3. T-Birds have the ball. Here's Dillon with it. Plays thumbs up, whatever that play is. He'll go over to the left, hand it off. And this is Schlett. Schlett had it poked away by Zepeda. Gets the ball back. Over to Balsley. Balsley hands it off, and a 3 on the way by Anchors. In and out. Sylvester with the rebound. And here comes Myers. Myers back and forth on the dribble with 5 on the game clock. Steps back, finds Sylvester. Sylvester for 3. Can he hit it? No, he does not. We're through for one quarter. Tumwater 10, Shelton 3. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Back for the start of the second quarter. Tumwater 10, Shelton 3. The Highclimbers will start the quarter with the ball with Myers, Zepeda, Holsgrove, Sylvester, and Waltemeyer. Waltemeyer gets the ball, dribbles up top, finds a little lane, drives side of the paint, kick it out to Holsgrove, fakes the 3, steps inside, kick it in the corner. Here's Waltemeyer looking for Sylvester. Gets it down to Billy. Billy draws the triple team, finds a cutter. That's Holsgrove. Lost the ball, got it back, put it up, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Overbay. He'll get it to Balsley. Balsley right to the bucket after a little bit of a bobble. He'll put it up and in. It's 4 points, and it's a 9-point Tumwater lead. Here's Zepeda on the far sideline. Throw it up the sideline to Myers. Myers near midcourt. Lob it in the corner to Waltemeyer. Up top, or up to the elbow, or beyond the elbow, I should say, to Myers. Here's Sylvester. One dribble, handed off to Waltemeyer. Back to Sylvester, now to Waltemeyer, shovels it down the baseline. Here's a jumper by Zepeda, is off, rebound slapped, and then it's like Waltemeyer came up with it, but unfortunately trying to avoid some defenders, he stepped on the side of the baseline. Out of bounds. Sahara Anthony III checks back into the ball game for the T-Birds, replacing Balsley. Here's Anthony with the ball. Speeds across midcourt, swing it over to Dillon. Dillon for three. Oh my goodness, he had Myers in his face too.
And that's their biggest lead of 12.
15-3. Here's Myers, gets it to Holsgrove. Holsgrove across midcourt to Zepeda, knocked out of bounds by Wall. Beckett Wall back in there as well. The Tumwater lineup, let's see here. You've got Morgan, Anthony, Wall, Dillon, and Overbay. Highclimbers, Zepeda, he has the ball. Up top to Holsgrove, drive side of the paint, stops to Zepeda up top, back over to Holsgrove. Get it down to Sylvester, can't handle the pass, saves it inbounds, but right into the hands of Morgan. Morgan speeds across midcourt, draws a foul on Zepeda. The first on Caesar, first on the Highclimbers in the quarter. 6:16 to go, first quarter. 15 for Tumwater, 3 for Shelton. Here comes Dalton Kilbaki for first time tonight. First time in a while he's been playing a lot of JV. He's in there right now. Here's a swing down low and up and in to Jake Dillon. He's 5 points all in the quarter. And it's 17-3. Here's Zepeda in front of the Highclimber bench. Up the sidelines to Kilbaki. And Beckett Wall picked up his first team foul on the T-Birds here in the quarter.
Kilbaki has either 1 or 2 quarters to play in the varsity game.
Here's Myers. Hands it off to Zepeda, now to Kilbaki. And up to Waltemeyer up top. Now over to Myers on the elbow near side. He'll take a three. He'll hit it. Jeremy Myers with his first points of the game, and it's 17-6. Here's Morgan. Stops and pops over Kilbaki. Missed the shot. Zepeda with a rebound. Here comes Myers. Trailing by 11, now to Kilbaki. Kilbaki on the dribble, on the opposite side. Hands it off to Holsgrove. Holsgrove to the foul line. Now he finds Waltemeyer right to the bucket, up and in. And it's now a 9-point lead for the T-Birds. Here is Anthony. Handed off to Dillon for another three. Same spot. No. Rebound Kilbaki. To Myers in backcourt. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the first half. It's an 11-point lead for the T-Birds. Shelton with the ball. Here is Myers. Stops at the elbow. Puts up a shot. Missed it. Rebound is actually corralled by Morgan. Tied up by Kilbaki. It'll go over to T-Birds. Braden Phipps will step back on the court for the Highclimbers, replacing Cohen Holsgrove. So it's Myers, Waltemeyer, Phipps, Zepeda, and Kilbaki on the court for the Highclimbers. Here, T-Birds with the ball. Here is Anthony. Up top to Wall, down to his spot, Overbay. Oh my goodness. Quick little release there, 7 points for him. And the lead is back 19-8. It's an 11-point lead. Here is Phipps driving. Finds Waltemeyer. And on reset to Myers. He'll hand it off to Phipps. Phipps up top. Behind the back dribble, changing direction. Going to go in. There's going to be an offensive foul on Kilbaki. Moving screen on that time. Jerry. 4:18 to go in a half. Tumwater 18, Shelton 8. Here's Anthony crossing midcourt with the dribble. Gonna go right to the bucket, put it off the glass and in. Sahara Anthony with his first points, and it's 21-8. 4 minutes to go in the half. Waltemeyer to Phipps. Now crossing midcourt is Kilbaki, and he draws the foul. I think it's gonna go on Wall. We'll see, because Overbay was also there. Looks like it went on Wall. That's his second team foul on the T-Birds. Wall's going to sit down. Balsley back in. Also came in there, Jerry. No, actually, I'm going to check out who's on the floor here in a minute. Myers has it, crosses midcourt on the dribble. 3:45 over to Waltemeyer. Now to Phipps, working the near side, going to go one-on-one into the paint. Oh, he tried to hook it to Waltemeyer, but Waltemeyer was cutting to the basket. Out of bounds, it'll be T-Bird ball. Conrad back in there for the T-Birds. Here is Anthony handing it off to Morgan with a little fadeaway side of the paint, missed it. Zepeda with the rebound. Ooh, a steal by Balsley. Nope, didn't quite get his foot. He had the pass, he just had his foot on the sideline. Highclimbers keep possession. 3:21 to go in the first half. 21-8 is our score. Shelton with the ball. Tumwater with the lead. Here's Waltemeyer to Phipps, and he took steps. Oh, boy. Braden just not quite decisive enough to take that shot. And ends up picking up his pivot foot.
12 turnovers for Shelton and 4 so far for the T-Birds.
Sylvester and Parsons come back on for the Highclimbers, and that dead ball. Here is Anthony, handed off to Balsley. Balsley gets a screen to the top, to the foul line, pops for a shot, missed it. Rebound goes to Myers. Jeremy, under 3 minutes to go here in the half. Crossing midcourt with the dribble, swinging over the corner to Parsons. Parsons looking low, now to reset it to Myers. So Myers hesitates, drives baseline, stops, finds his Zepeda, got a guy off his feet and into his back, and he'll leave it out there for Waltemeyer. Fakes the three, takes the three, and they're gonna say travel before that.
Yeah, he's moving that pivot foot.
Could argue that he was fouled on when the guy came down on his back a little bit, but
you're correct.
You could argue that.
Yeah.
That's not what the referees saw. Here's Anthony, top of the key on the dribble. Hand it off near side to Morgan. Morgan splits the double team, goes in the paint, stops, bounce it down, and Conrad with a jumper over Sylvester, missed it, rebound knocked out of bounds. They say it went off of Morgan. Looked like it might have been off of Waltemeyer. Either way, it's Highclimber ball. Landon Anchors comes back in for the T-Birds. Oberbay is going to get a rest and save inbounds on the steal, and Anthony hits a jumper in the middle of the paint. Wow. 23-8, 2:15 to go here in the first half. Ball up the court, deflected. Parsons comes up with it. He'll take a baseline jumper and hit it. Sam's first points, 23-10. Here's Balsley, draws a foul on Myers. That'll be Jeremy's first. Second or third team foul, Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy tried to get set there, but he just
couldn't quite do it. Baseline inbounds into Balsley for three. Missed it right there. Conrad up and in on the rebound and the putback. Braden Conrad with 4 points. And it's a 15-point lead. Here is Sylvester, center of the court, finds, I think they got away with it over the back.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, nobody saw it but us. Here's Myers. Hands it off to Zepeda, working that far sideline. Up top to Parsons. Dribbles to the foul line elbow, had it poked away, got it back. He's going to force one up. They're going to say he traveled. Ooh, boy, Jerry, what is that? How many turnovers in the high
15 turnovers.
15, all right. Joshua Schlett comes back in for the T-Birds. Bryce Morgan will sit down. Here comes Anthony with the ball on the dribbles at the top. Swing it over far side, hand it off to Balsley. Balsley dribbles up top, gets it to Schlett. Schlett drives and finds Conrad. Conrad back to Schlett, up and in. Nice two-man work there. It's 27-10. That's the largest lead in the steal back there. And Morgan comes away with it. Over it goes to Balsley. Balsley dribbles to the side of the paint. Up top it goes. Ball's free, but it goes into Conrad's hands. He one-hands it down. Schlett had it knocked out of his hands by Sam Parsons. They're going to call a foul on Sam, however. Wow.
That was close. I mean, he really got up in the air. Parsons did.
Yeah, I think it was probably the thrust of that
coming down
that they called the foul on. Joshua Schlett at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Missed the first one. He'll get another one. 4 points for him tonight. Holsgrove back in for the Highclimbers. Zapata will sit down. Sweat's second free throw. That one goes in. Give them 5 points, and it's an 18-point Tumwater lead, 28-10. Here's Myers in backcourt. Gets around the defense, lobs it up to Sylvester. Sylvester out to Holsgrove. Now to Myers to reset with 18 on the shot clock. 35 seconds to go here in the half. Holsgrove between the circles. And here's Parsons over to Holsgrove. Down to Sylvester. Forces one up there, hit it, and the foul.
Nice move by Billy Sylvester.
Now we'll get the foul on Braden Conrad, his first, third team foul, fourth team foul, excuse me. I'm sorry, third team foul. I was right the first time. On the T-Birds. Sylvester at the free throw line for possible three-point play. Short, rebound tapped, and right in the hands of Holsgrove. Puts one off the glass, no. Rebound, Sylvester had it. Saved in bounds by Schlett off of Sylvester's foot. It'll stay with the T-Birds. They're leading at 28-12 with 20.9 seconds remaining in the half. Dillon back in the ball game. He'll take the ball up. Gonna hold for a last shot. He's just walking the ball up the court. High post feed. Hand it off. And here's Dillon. Back over to Conrad. Conrad up top to, I'm sorry, this is Conrad. Put it up at the buzzer, did not drop in. And that'll be the half. Tumwater 28, Shelton 12. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here in the Mini Dome. Tumwater 28, Shelton 12. The T-Birds did it behind Luke Overbay. His 7 points so far. 5 for Jake Dillon. 4 for Braden Conrad. 4 for Sahara Anthony III. 3 points for Joshua Schlett. I forgot about Julian Baisley's 4 points and a free throw for Landon Ankers. For the Highclimbers, their leading scorer, well, let's see. Jeremy Myers has 3, Braden Phipps has 3, a basket for Sam Parsons, a basket for Billy Sylvester, and Everett Waltermeyer has 2 as well. We'll take another quick timeout, and we'll be back. Jerry has some more statistics for us. Halftime score, Tumwater 28, Shelton 12, on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
What is gig speed internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you that it's marathoning movies on your favorite streaming service with no interruptions, or having the grandkids over and not hearing a single complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we're back here. Terry Gregg Court and the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Halftime score, Tumwater 28, Shelton 12. Jerry.
Thank you, Diedrich. Let's start with Tumwater. Tumwater was 2 for 6 from the foul line. they only had 4 turnovers. They had 7 rebounds compared to the Highclimbers, who had 16 rebounds. But here's the interesting fact. The Highclimbers had 15 turnovers compared to 4 for Tumwater.
Right.
And Shelton only went to the line once, and they're 0 for 1. That's pretty well out. Oh,
what
an
you
assist.
Well, assists, yeah, I was just going to go ahead.
Tumwater has 9 assists. Shelton has 4. As far as steals, 1 apiece.
It's more than that, actually. Daryl has 3 steals for Morgan, 2 steals for Anthony, a steal for Overbay, a steal for all right, let's just double check here. Let's see, Dylan, is that right? Yeah, Dylan, and Schlett has a steal as well. Highclimbers only 1 steal.
That's what I have.
Yeah,
for
Parsons.
Highclimbers. Yeah.
Yeah. So the steals are 9 to 1. You said the assists 9 to 4. Rebounds 16 for the Highclimbers, 7 for the T-Birds. Individually, what do we have here? Sylvester has 5. Is that right? 4. 4 rebounds. Myers has 4 rebounds to lead things there.
That is correct.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Yeah, Daryl provides us some great stats. It's just a matter of figuring out where the players are because we do it differently here at the scene. Go ahead, Daryl.
We have 2 players for Shelton that have 2 fouls each, and that's Trevor Gott and Mason Guard has 2. And then unfortunately, Mason had to sit out a lot of almost the whole second quarter.
Right, that's why we saw Kabaki in there and a lot more of Sylvester. And what do we have? Beckett Wall has 2 fouls?
Beckett Wall has 2 fouls.
We're just making sure we got our notes right here, folks. It's the inside part of what we do. We're going to take another quick timeout. We'll be back third quarter. Looks like the Highclimbers have the ball to start the third quarter. They have a lot of work to do. They are trailing 28-12 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
What is fiber internet? We could bore you with the technical details, or we could tell you it's just internet. Internet that can do whatever you need. Crystal clear video chats with the family, smooth streaming of your favorite shows, uploading a ton of vacation photos in an instant. Even all of the above, all at once. Switch to fiber internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months of gig speed service. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
As we wait for the start of the third quarter, put the scoreboard rack up here for the boys' game, 28-12. I want to talk about what's going on tomorrow, Jerry. Shelton girls are going to Kelso tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock. This is for the final spot in the District 3-4 tournament, which starts next week, and they're playing Kelso for, like I said, the final spot. Kelso, the number 3 team out of the Greater St. Helens League. Shelton finished second in the Evergreen Conference. They needed to finish third or better, and they did that to get into the playoffs, to pigtail in, so they get an extra game out of things. So we're going to head down for the girls' game in Kelso.
When does the district itself start?
It is next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, and we don't know the seeding yet. They'll probably take care of that maybe Sunday or Monday. And another thing to throw out there, the 2A tournament starts. It looks like both the North Mason teams will be heading to districts, and we'll see how we can fit some of the Bulldogs in.
Sure.
Also, the Merriam Knight girls are playoff bound. They're playing Thursday at PL, 6 o'clock down in PL.
Congratulations, Merriam Knight.
Yeah, we are not going down to PL. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. But that's going on. We'll try to sneak in a Merriam Knight game in their playoff run like we did last year.
Okay.
But that's all coming up right now. We got Tumwater and Shelton boys. Third quarter about to start. Highclimbers will have the ball. They'll start out with Gott, Myers, Guard, Parsons, and Phipps. T-Birds have Anthony, Morgan, Oberbay, Dillon, and Wall. So here's the inbounds into backcourt to Myers. Trying to find some space, get it up top, and here is Guard. Mason with the dribble. Swing it over, swing it back to Myers. Now here's Phipps over to Gott. Gott's going to go on Dillon. Bounce it down to Guard. Guard spins on baseline, draws a double team, steps out of it, shovels it over to Parsons. Parsons for three way outside. A short rebound popped up into the air. Guard comes up with it and gets it out to Phipps. Saved in bounds, nearly stolen back by Parsons. Great effort by both teams on that play, Jerry. Oberbay saved it in bounds, and Parsons nearly came away with a steal there. Here comes Anthony speeding up the court. Hands it off to Wall. Now to Dillon. Dillon outside, fakes the drive in the middle, hands it off. Here's Morgan. Morgan swings it down low to Wall. Wall collides with Guard, puts it up and in. How did he get that one to drop in? His first basket of the night. 7:05 to go, third quarter, 30-12. Biggest lead for the T-Birds right now. Here's Gott, gets it back to Myers. Up top to Guard. Mason will dribble. Hand it off to Parsons. Parsons keeps his dribble, drives the foul line, had it slapped away by Anthony. Got it back, hooks it to Gott. Gott has one on the shot clock, gets it off. Short, rebound goes to Morgan. Morgan speeds out of there like a bat out of you know what. And oh boy, nice move, goes right to the hoop. Had it blocked by Parsons, recovered by Phipps. Phipps avoids Morgan. Speeds to the top, swinging over to Gott, into the corner. Parsons, couple of dribbles back to Gott. Gott clears out the top, gets it to Guard. Dribbles over to the near side, fakes the handoff, backs down the defender, gets it to Myers. Myers for three, in and out, rebound. Gott tracks it down. Lob it down to Guard. Guard draws a double team, splits that double team, puts it up, missed it. Got it back, kick it out to Parsons. Parsons back down to Guard, overthrew him, but we have a whistle. I think you're going to get a hold on Oberbay on that one. Let's see. Yep. That'll be his second. First team foul on T-Birds in the quarter. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. God will get it in to Myers. Directing some traffic, getting Phipps and Parsons on the far side. Now God will join them, clear out the near side. And Myers the foul line. Kick it to Parsons. Parsons steps back for a long three. That's short. Oh, and almost dropped in. Rebound goes to Oberbay, lost it. God will let it go out of bounds, stays with the Highclimbers. That almost spun in on that three, Cherry. Woo!
Yeah, just
way outside. Baseline inbounds.
NBA three-pointer.
Here's Myers for three on the inbounds. Short Gott with a rebound. He's going to be undercut. They're going to say it's a foul on Gott.
Yeah, he was over.
Over the back. Okay. Wow, okay. That'll be three on Trevor, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. Just double checking. Oh, Anthony quickly up the court for the T-Birds. Hand it off to Dillon up top. Over goes to Morgan. Going to split the double team, lose the handle, get it back, bounce it over to Oberbay. Up top to Dillon now to reset. 16 on the shot clock. Nice find down there to Anthony. Reverse layup up and in. 6 points for Sahara. Here's Phipps to Myers to Gott. Got to the three-point arc. He had a monster game the other night, last week, I think, with threes dropping everywhere. Here's Parsons to the side of the paint. Steps around and gets it to Phipps. resets to Myers, 10 on the shot clock. Here's Guard with it. It's going to go down the lane, kick it to the corner, nobody there. We got a foul, however. Then they pointing at Wall and then pointing it over Bay. It's going to go on Wall. Beckett Wall with 3 fouls there. Second team foul on Tumwater. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. 20-point lead for Tumwater. Inbounds goes to Parsons. Now here is Myers short on the 3. Recovered by Wall. Wall up to Morgan. Morgan going to go one-on-one. Put it up and in.
Tumwater gets that ball down court quickly.
I got to give the referees a great no call on that one. Myers actually fouled, but they didn't blow that whistle. Is now a 22-point lead, 34-12. Here's Guard with the ball. Finds Gott beyond the three-point arc. He'll take a 3 that's short. Rebound goes to Dillon. Dillon throws it up the court to Anthony. Anthony to the foul line, leads it with the trailer. Morgan for 3. Nope, rebound out. It goes to actually Gott. Gott will hand it off to Myers. Here come the Highclimbers. Midway through the third quarter. And Shelton has yet to score here in the third. Hands it off to Parsons. Parsons to the foul line. Takes 2 steps in, puts it up. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. T-Birds being really aggressive here, Jerry, in this quarter.
They're very aggressive, yep.
Foul went on Bryce Morgan, his first. Third team foul. Board says 2. I have 3. Jerry, how many fouls do we have? Let's go with consensus.
I have 2.
Okay. All right, we'll go with
Team
Jerry.
fouls.
Team fouls, yes. Parsons' first 3 throw goes in. He'll get another one. Conrad and Balsley will step on for the T-Birds. Sitting down will be Overbay and Wall. Nice hand from the crowd on hand for the guys in green. 3:48 to go here, third quarter, 34-13 now. Parsons, second free throw, hit it. Give him 4 points, and it's a 20-point Tumwater lead. Here's Morgan speeding up the court. Hands it off to Anthony, he'll take a 3. Little off, rebound, poked out right into the hands of Conrad. Conrad somehow gets it down. Actually, it was Conrad with a shot. The recovery actually went on Dillon, and then there's a foul on T-Birds. Is that right, or out of bounds? Because it's out of bounds. Here's Myers, steps across midcourt on the near sidelines, throws it up top to Guard. Back to Myers. Tried to lob it down over through Guard. Mason looking for a foul or something. No call there. Turnover is what the call is, actually. 3:21 to go, third quarter. 34-14 is the score. Here's Anthony with the ball. Over to the far side, finds Morgan. Morgan down the lane, tried to shuffle a pass to Conrad, deflected out of bounds by the Highclimbers.
Good hustle by Jeremy Myers. Excuse me, by Jeremy Myers. Good hustle.
Miller, wasn't that a player a few years ago?
It was.
Okay. Baseline inbounds.
Sorry, Jeremy.
Inbounds goes to Morgan. Morgan back to Anthony, stripped of the ball, but they're going to call it jump ball. Nice play by Mason Guard. That stays with the T-Birds, however, on the jump ball. 3:06 to go here in the third. Tumwater 34, Shelton 14. Anthony will trigger the play. Swinging in the near corner. Dillon for 3. Rebound tapped to Gott. And there comes Myers. Under 3 minutes remaining, third quarter. Myers speeds to the foul line, leaves it there for Parsons. Parsons fakes the 3, drives the foul line, stops inside the paint, leaves it out there. And a foul on the pass off. I think it'll go on Balsley. Let's see what the call is. It is. Julian picked up his first personal. Third team foul. Substitutions for the T-Birds. Anchors returns, as does Schlett. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers, left of the backboard. Gott will trigger the play, inbounds to Parsons. Steps back for another 3. That's going to be just short and over the backboard, out of bounds. T-Bird ball, 2:44 to go, third quarter. 20-point lead for Tumwater. Here's Anthony speeding up the court. Hands it off, and this is Conrad to Schlett. Hands it off to Balsley. Balsley will get a screen stop just inside the arc at the top and hit a jumper. Balsley with 6 points, and it's 36-14 with 2:20 to go in the third. Here's Myers, runner at the foul line, bounces around and out. Anthony with a rebound, lobs it up to Schlett. Schlett double team, kick it out to Anthony. Anthony up top it goes. 3 at the top or down for Conrad, in and out. Rebound there by Schlett, up and in. That's actually his 7th points. Pardon me, I was writing down the wrong things. 4 points in the quarter. Here's Phipps. Down it goes to guard. And I think they're going to get Conrad with the foul there.
That's his third.
Well, that's 4th.
If that's
his 2nd.
You got him for 2?
I got him for 2. It's the 5th team foul on the T-Birds, however.
Okay, all right.
Substitutions as, Sylvester, Holsgrove, and Waltemar came in. They'll have to send Sylvester back to the scorer's table as guard's going to have to shoot some free throws after the foul to Conrad. Mason has yet to score tonight. Missed the first one, he'll get another one. T-Birds up 24, 38-14. 1:51 to go here, third quarter. Mason guard's 2nd free throw. Missed it. It was a lane violation on the Highclimbers, I believe. So, unfortunately, Mason is 0 for 2.
Yeah.
So let the substitution come in. And here comes Anthony. Goes right to the bucket, puts it up and in. Boy, oh boy. So he has 6 points. Sylvester up top. Looking for Waltemar. Hand it off to Waltemar. Everett at the top. Guarded by Conrad. Swinging over to Myers. Myers looking for Sylvester. Gets it down to Sylvester. Triple team been stolen away by Anthony. Anthony out of the pack, and they go 1-on-1. Scoop it up and in. 8 points for him, and it's 42-14. We have a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. 1:14 to go here, third quarter. Tumwater 42, Shelton 14 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're back here, waiting for the final seconds of the third quarter. Tumwater 42, Shelton 14.
Second timeout for the Highclimbers.
The band keeps playing and plays on the court. That got him in trouble a couple games ago. Here's Sylvester up top. Looking for Myers. We'll get it to Myers. Myers going to get a screen, drive in, bounce it down to Gott. Off the glass, short. Rebound goes to Morgan. Morgan out of the pack. Quickly finds Conrad. Conrad a little out of control. And they're going to get a foul on the Highclimbers somehow. 2 shots coming for Braden Conrad. 49 seconds to go here, third quarter. That foul is going to go on Holsgrove, his first. Got 3 team fouls on the Highclimbers. First free throw by Conrad is in. Give them 5 points. Second free throw also goes in. Makes it 7 points, and it's a 30-point Tumwater lead, 44-14.
2 for 2 from the foul line was Conrad.
Here's Sylvester. Over to Myers. Now to Gott. Got down to Sylvester. Knocked away by Conrad. Picked up by Anchors back in there. Here's Morgan to the foul line. And a palming call on Morgan.
That is only the 6th turnover for the T-Birds.
Wow. 25 seconds to go here, third quarter. 30-point lead for Tumwater. Shelton with the ball. Here's Myers mid-court. Over goes to Gott on the far side. Back up top to Myers. Over near side, Waltemeyer. Waltemeyer gets back. Gonna drive in after faking a 3, little scoop shot that'll drop in. Everett Waltemeyer with 4 points. 2 seconds. Here is Morgan, long 3 at the buzzer off the back of the iron. Well, we head to the 4th. Tumwater 44, Shelton 16. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Waiting for the start of the 4th quarter. Tumwater all over Shelton so far tonight, 44-16. Highclimbers have the ball coming out of the timeout to start the 4th quarter. Got a new guy out there, number 32, Jerry. I believe that is Cyrus Littleson. He's on the sheet as number 3, I believe. I could be wrong on that as well. Jerry can correct me. He's in there to start. Here's Myers, mid-court. Hand it off to Gott. Working with Sylvester and Waltemeyer. Now back to Myers. Myers spins away. A little runner in the paint that goes off. Rebound tracked down on the far side by Gott. Lob it to Sylvester. Triple team down. It goes to 32. We think is Littleson. Back down to Sylvester. Out it goes. Here's Myers. Myers at the foul line, just outside the foul line, missed the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Anchors. Grady Wall is in there for the first time tonight for T-Birds. And I got a turnover on the T-Birds. It'll be Highclimber ball in the corner on the sidelines. Do we find out who 32 is, Jerry?
Yeah, and I don't see that number.
Okay, well,
I think you're right, though. It is Littleson, I think.
We'll see if we track it down here. Highclimbers with the ball again, trailing 44-16. Here's a steal by Morgan. Goes right to the bucket, up and in. That's only Morgan's 2nd bucket, 4th point. And the lead is back up to 30. 46-16. Here's Gott. He's going to drive in and stop. Get it to Littleson. Littleson to the baseline. Shovel it over to Waltemeyer. Up top it goes to Myers for 3. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Anchors. Anchors will bring it up. Boy, their big guys do run point here. Nice find down low to Wall. Deflected and blocked by Sylvester. Pretty close to goaltending there, but the referees didn't see that. It's a block. Got with the ball between the circles. Over to Myers, near side. To Waltemeyer, side of the paint. Back out top to Myers. Swing it over to Gott. Gott for 3. Oh, a little off. Rebound goes to Anchors. Anchors again speeds out of the pack. Can nobody stop him ball. He's going to go coast to coast. Another block by Sylvester, recovered by Gott. And here's Myers. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Myers at the top on the dribble. Going to keep the dribble. Going to go right in. Try to muscle one up there. Drew the foul, however. I think it'll go on Beckett Wall. So both Walls out there. With Schlett, Morgan, and Anchors for the T-Birds. Well, Beckett Wall picked up the personal foul. I have 3 on him. They're putting 2 up there. Jerry, what do you have?
I have 3.
Okay. Myers hit the first.
That was the 3rd.
Okay. We'll mark it down as 3. Myers hit the first free throw. He'll get another one on the mystery foul. 2nd free throw up and in. Myers now has 5 points, and it's 46-18 with 5:50 to go here in the ball game. Here's Morgan handing it off to Dillon back in the ball game. Back to Morgan in the corner. Nice no-look pass to Wall. Grady with the jumper, no. Rebound tapped right to Schlett up. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. Boy, oh boy, do they know where each other is. Everett Waltemeyer picked up his first team foul. And Schlett hits the first free throw. He'll get another one. Morgan will sit down, and checking back into the ball game will be Overbay. Schlett's second free throw off the back of the iron. Wall with the rebound. Grady will kick it out to Beckett. Beckett drives to the foul line. Pull-up jumper there. Nope. Rebound tapped and then brought down by Guard. They'll get it up to Myers. Myers, the three-point arc. Steps back, set the play. Finds Guard. Guard will dribble over the far side, hand it off to Waltemeyer. Waltemeyer hesitates, drives the foul line, double team, kick it out to Littleson. Littleson shovels it down to Wall. Wall triple teamed, had it poked away, ball's free, and Guard comes up, but finds Waltemeyer. His jumper will drop in. That's 6 points for Everett Waltemeyer, and it's 47-20. 4:55 to go here in the ball game. Here's Dillon with the ball. Handed off to Schlett. Schlett up top on the dribble, finds Overbay, fakes the three, drives to the foul line, kick it back to Schlett. Schlett will drive, leave it there for Overbay. Overbay will hand it off to Dillon. Dillon for three. Nope. Rebound goes to Guard. Guard will get it to Myers. Here come the Highclimbers. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. They're trailing 47-20. Myers up top. It goes to Guard. Hesitates. Drives baseline. Guarded by Wall. Up fakes. Puts a little hook up. Missed it. Grady Wall with the rebound. Out it goes to Dillon. Dillon bounces down to Overbay. Overbay finds Schlett. Schlett up. Missed the shot. Tapped the ball out of bounds. He'll go with the Highclimbers.
It was a nice save by Overbay. And it was a pretty good pass. Just let him a little bit too far.
Here is Myers coming back the other way for the Highclimbers. 4 minutes to go. Wilson in the corner. Lob it back to Myers. Myers 16 on the shot clock. Short on the jumper. Rebound goes to Grady Wall. Grady draws a foul on Myers. That'll be his second team foul on Shelton in the quarter. 3:48 to go here in the ball game. Tumwater in control, 47-20. Dillon in back court, off the sideline inbounds. Hand it off to Overbay, back to Dillon. Dillon fakes a 3-1, hands it down. There's going to be a kicked ball. Try to get it down to Wall. That would be Beckett Wall. Kicked out of bounds. It'll be Tumwater ball. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Dillon will trigger in, no look pass to Wall. Blocked actually and recovered by Guard. Guard will get it to Waltemeyer. Out it goes to Littleson for three in the corner. Yes! Didn't quite get the name to confirm that it is Littleson, but we'll give it to him for the moment. Here's Schlett. Here's a three by Overbay at the top, nothing but net. 10 points for Luke, and it's 50-23. Over to Littleson again. Back to Myers. Myers drives baseline. Around with a reverse layup. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. And that should go on Beckett Wall. Now, I have 4 on him, Jerry.
I do now. I have 4. That's his 4th.
He's heading to the bench, it looks like. Jeremy Myers back at the free throw line. And we've got a little bit of conference here. Maybe that's his 5th, Jerry. I don't know. Let's see. The referee is... well, they took out Overbay, Beckett Wall, Schlett, and Dillon, and a whole new bunch of players out there for the T-Birds, as Meyer has another free throw coming. This is first. This is his first. He'll miss the first one. He'll get another one. 3:01 to go in the ball game. 50-23 is the score.
Okay, he's 2 for 3 from the foul line for the game.
Second free throw, we'll round it in.
3 for 4 or from the game for the game.
50-24. And this is Max Bunn. Gets it down to Bello. Bello had his had the ball knocked away, recovered by guard. Here comes Myers at the far sideline, top of the key. Waltemeyer down to guard. Guard draws a double team, makes some space, puts it up and in. That's Mason's first points of the game.
Nice job of using the backboard there, Mason guard.
2.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Anchors hands it off to Reed. Reed for 3, no. Rebound goes to Waltemeyer, stolen away by Anchors. Anchors one hands it out to Bunn. Bunn cross court, it goes to Reed. Reed guarded by Myers, up top to Bunn. Over it goes to Anchors for 3, no. Rebound goes to Zepeda. 2:05 to go. Here's Myers the other way, 2 minutes to Littleson. Pass knocked away by Anchors. It'll be Highclimber ball, baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard, Zepeda will trigger the play. Littleson in the near corner. Lob it into guard, can't handle the pass, out of bounds. 1:56 remains. Tumwater 50, Shelton 26. T-Birds had the ball. I'm going to apologize in advance if this camera dies on us because my battery's running low. But here comes Bunn. He'll hand it off to Bello. Bello up top, back down to Grady Wall. Nice extra pass to Conrad, up and in.
They're letting a lot of things go right now.
Well, I don't blame them. 52-26 is their score. Minute and a half to go. Here is Waltemeyer down to guard. Guard gets everybody off their feet, puts it up short. Pulls down the rebound, but it's a jump ball called. It will go over to the T-Birds. 1:28 to go. 52-26 is our score. T-Birds.
Give Mason credit, a guard. He is really working hard on the rebounds.
Here comes Bunn, trying to work the far side. Up top it goes to Wall. Over goes to Anchors for 3. In and out. Rebound will be tracked down by guard. Guard's going to bring it up. The big man on the run. He'll get it to Littleson. Back out to Waltemeyer. Waltemeyer down to guard. Guard off the glass and in. Mason now has 4 points. Minute remaining. 52-28 is the score. Here is Bunn to the hoop, off the glass and in. Nice little scoop shot for Max. Makes it 54-28. 45 seconds remaining now. Myers with it. Gets a screen from guard. Swing it over to Littleson. Extra pass to Zepeda in the far corner. Looking down low, get it back to Littleson. Over it goes to Zepeda. 30 seconds now, 9 on the shot clock. Zepeda forces one up. Got the ball to drop in, plus the foul. A little body English for me up here, Jerry. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't, but yeah.
Not that he needs any help at all. So Zepeda has a free throw coming. The foul went on Grady Wall, his first. In, round and out. Rebound poked out of bounds by guard. It'll be Tumwater ball with 26.4 seconds remaining. Bunn will just jog up the court with the ball as we approach 20 seconds. Between the circles, I think they'll just run this out as the shot clock is off. So Bunn just holds on to the ball, and we're down to 7 seconds now. Final score will be 54-30. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back with some final statistics from this ball game. Tumwater knocks off Shelton 54-30. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Well, it's a final here in the mini dome. The Tumwater T-Birds come in and knock off the Shelton Highclimbers 54-30. They did it behind it. It's, there's nobody who really stands out here. Luke Oberbay finished with 10 points, 8 for Sahara Anthony III. Joshua Schlett also had 8, 6 for Julian Bosley, 6 for Braden Conrad, 5 for Jake Dillon, 4 for Bryce Morgan, a basket for Beckett Wall, a basket for Max Bunn, 3 points for Landon and Ankers. For the Highclimbers, their leading scorers, Jeremy Myers finished with 6, 6 for Everett Waltemeyer, 4 for Sam Parsons, 4 for Mason Guard, a 3 for Braden Phipps, a 3 for, we think, Cyrus Littleson, we don't know, number 32. Billy Sylvester finished with a basket. Cesar Zepeda also had a basket, 2 points. Jerry says, look at my phone, let's see what we got. Oh, we do, here we go. All right, we're gonna take another timeout. We'll have some more statistics from the game in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Complaint about your Wi-Fi. In other words, it's just what you needed. Switch to gig speed internet from Hood Canal Communications today and get $25 off your first 4 months. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
And it is a final here in the Mini Dome. Tumwater 54, Shelton 30. Some more statistics.
Thank you, Daedric. For Tumwater, they were 4 for 10 from the foul line. They had 16 assists for the game. They had 21 rebounds. And they had 13 steals. And they only, like I said, I think they only had 10 turnovers. Yeah. Now, for the Highclimbers. The Highclimbers had 25 turnovers. They were 5 for 10 from the foul line. They did have 31 rebounds. The Highclimbers did. They only had 2 steals. The leading rebounder for the Highclimbers was Mason Guard with 8. Trevor Gott with 7. Billy Sylvester with 4, and Jeremy Myers also had 4. I also want to mention that Jeremy Myers was 3 for 4 from the foul line. The leading rebounder for the Tumwater T-Birds was Luke Overbay with 4, and Landon Anchors with 4. And the big thing was the amount of turnovers by the Highclimbers and the amount of steals by Tumwater.
Yeah, individual steal totals. Oh, you don't have, do you have that?
I have the end of, do have.
Okay, go for that.
Bryce Morgan had 4 steals. Sahara Anthony III had 3.
Okay.
And the Highclimbers only had 2 steals. I could look that up.
That's okay. Well, that's good. Thank you, Daryl White and Jerry Apple, for that. So next up for the Highclimbers, they wrap up EVCO play Monday with a makeup game at WF West. That'll be the final game of the season for the Highclimbers and the final game of the regular season for WF West. The Thunderbirds are headed to the Class 2A District 4 tournament next week. Likely as the Evergreen Conference number 2 team, Tumwater will host WF West, Washougal, or Hawkinson next Saturday. I say WF West because there's another game in there. They get a kind of a bye due to T-Birds on that. Our next broadcast, as I mentioned earlier, is tomorrow afternoon. That'd be Saturday, when the Shelton girls take on Kelso for a spot in the Class 3A District 3-4 tournament. Tip-off for that pigtail playoff or play-in game, whatever you want to call it, in Kelso is 2 p.m. Jerry and I will be there. Anything else to add there before I sign us off, Jerry?
No, I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow. down in Kelso.
It's always a great place down there, and their athletic director is phenomenal. I mean, I emailed him, and it wasn't like 20 minutes later he comes back with,
They
come
have
on
a
down.
very nice facilities.
Yes, they do. We were down there in 2018 for basketball. We were down there this past fall for football. Either way, that's tomorrow. But that will do it for us here in the Mini Dome. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Darrell White for their help with tonight's game. Final score again, Tumwater 54, Shelton 30. We will talk to you tomorrow from Kelso. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.